Let's start the meeting, opening the Board of Health on August sixth, 2025. Roll call.
Dr. Tropiano here.
Susan Doran here.
Lawrence Perry here.
The first is the discussion and possible vote on 12 Regent variance request. Oh, first, before we do that, I'm sorry, I'd entertain a motion to move one of the associate members up.
Sure. Who wants to come up?
Maybe Larry, since
Larry?
Sure, whatever you want.
Motion that we move Larry up to the full-time voting member temporarily.
And I second that.
Dr. Tropiano, yes?
Amy did that, yes. So, I would go back, discussion possible vote on 12 Regent variance request. Would you, Mr. McDonald, would you like to?
Absolutely, so this is our typical postage stamp lot. These are step back variances, the only thing we haven't received for them is the green cards for the, I see a stack over there, so I think we'd be fine. We did receive the reduced plan, which does have all the stamps, including the land surveyor's stamp. They should be pretty straightforward, I don't have any concerns with them.
Would you like to present, sir?
Yes, Ryan Pina from Outback Engineering, here on behalf of our client David Brown, the homeowner. This is a existing 3-bedroom house. We have no increase in flow. We are requesting a reduction in the setback from the leaching field to both of the adjacent lots. 10 Regent Ave and 14 Regent Ave, from 10 feet to 8 feet for 14 Regent Ave, and from 10 feet to 9 feet for 10 Regent Ave. We've also requested a reduction in the setback from the proposed septic tank to the bulkhead from 10 feet to 5 feet. This is a pretty tight lot, as you can see. There's really no other place for us to put the system, so.
Thank you. Does anybody have any questions or comments?
I see it's a 3-bedroom design, 3-bedroom house. Perfect, so we don't have any issues with that. Looks okay to me, I don't see any real big issues here. I can't see how, you know, the bulkheads always become a problem, don't they?
The board will also just have to grant the additional variance for reducing to 1 test pit.
Say that again.
It's a single test pit just due to the size of the lot and the constraints, so there's 1 variance missing, it's to reduce to 1 test pit instead of multiple 2.
Reduce it to 1 septic?
Yeah, no, 1 test pit. They only did 1.
I didn't hear you.
They only did 1 per hole due to the.
Oh, you only did one
Yeah,
per
one
hole.
per hole.
Okay, all right, that's, yeah, that happens. Okay, anything else, Larry?
Yeah, I have a couple questions. Are these vacant lots that were varying to these abutters lots? Or do they actually have septics on these lots or wells? You guys know? Did you do any research to see if there's any septic systems near the property lines where we're varying to?
I believe these are the empty ones that go with the some larger lots. If you look at the locust, you see the 2 larger squares to either side, bottom of yours, Larry.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they're diced up. You can see the double-sized ones are where the houses ended up,
Okay,
left and right. I believe these are the
so
empty
these are
ones,
just vacant lots?
if I recall correctly.
It'd be easy enough to confirm, probably.
Yeah, maybe you guys can just put it on the as-built plan, confirm that they're vacant, and if they're not vacant, show where the septic systems are.
Yep, absolutely.
And my other question was, there's a kitchen drain line coming out into the overdig of the proposed septic. What is that kitchen drain line? See, that's out the northern corner of the
Yep.
house there, showing some kind of drain in the overdig.
Tell us about kitchen drain lines and what's allowed and not allowed, and do we know about?
Well, if it's gray water, it should be tied into the sewer pipe, which should go into the septic tank.
I think it's part of the existing, Larry. I think that's getting tied in as part of the existing.
Okay, usually there's a note or a leader or
Yeah.
something to say tie in, you know, with a plumbing permit or something inside the house. Or relocate or something, but I didn't see.
See, it's kind of grayed out, it's light color,
Yeah.
so that's an existing condition.
Mhm.
But I'm betting because it's grayed out, it's gonna go away and get tied to the system.
But other things are grayed out too, the bulkhead's grayed out, right, I see that.
Yeah.
So maybe, be nice to just confirm it.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
It's another thing you guys could take care of on the as-built, I guess, or whoever's out there inspecting the system, make sure that it's been relocated, and tied in if necessary. I would think it would be, because it's showing the pipes in the same exact
That's what I mean.
location.
I think when I
so
looked at it, I just assumed it was the
maybe they
original
just forgot to put a note out
It's
on it.
it's definitely existing. We gray out everything existing.
Yeah.
So it looks like, I mean, it's right there, they're gonna tie it in, I mean, they're gonna have to, obviously, they'll tie it in, but you know what, we'll make it a note.
Yeah.
When we make the motion, we'll make it a note.
So my office, I have a stamp, plumbing permit required, when I see anything like this, and I just stamp the plan, plumbing permit required, and it gets tied in as part of the, whether it's laundry or, you know, whatever.
So,
Anything else?
anything else? That's it, all right.
Okay,
Entertain a motion, yeah.
I make a motion that we approve the plan with the following corrections. That we allow setback from 14 region from 10 feet to 8 feet. We allow a setback on 10 region from 10 foot to 9 foot. That we allow a separation from the foundation from 10 to 5, and actually that's at the bulkhead. That we make sure that they tie the kitchen drain line into the system, and that there was only one perk test done at the time.
And confirming the neighbor lots.
And oh, yes, and please confirm that the neighbors' lots don't have septics that could be causing a problem to these.
And do I have a second?
I second that.
Dr. Tropiano, yes?
Lawrence Perry, yes.
And Amy Viga, yes.
You said that certified mailers were done,
He
okay.
has them,
And
yes.
there's nobody here from those properties? Online or anywhere?
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Who should I give the?
You want to give them a lot.
Thank you.
Very much.
Patrick, could you just slide them back in?
No.
Sure.
And next
All
is
back. Indian giver.
discussion and possible vote on Jason Carvalho, is that correct? Body art practitioner permit.
Hi.
How do you pronounce your last name?
Cavallo,
Welcome.
thank you.
Would you like to tell us what?
Much, just moved back in the area a few years ago. Just coming back out of retirement, actually. So, yeah, bored, so I need to get back to work. But I've been tattooing for 30 years. That's everything in a nutshell.
Let's see.
And everything looks like it's in order.
Did he, Patrick, is there any questions?
No, everything looked in order, his extensive experience. He provided us with his licenses from Florida as well.
All right, any questions? Anybody got anything else? Move we approve Jason Carvalho's request for a body art petitioner permit.
Second.
I second.
Dr. Tropiano, yes?
Lawrence Perry, yes.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yep.
Just a quick question, do I gotta pay downstairs and do I have to wait till the morning or?
Yeah, I'll approve it in the morning.
Okay.
And then you can come in anytime tomorrow and pay.
Alright, what time do you open in the morning? 8. Alright, I'll see you in the morning. Thank you. Have a good night, guys.
You too.
And then next is discussion and possible of Great Witches Gallery and Tattoo Sync variance request. Jessica.
All tattoos all the time at this point. Hi, I'm just looking to continue the variance. When I first came in front of the board in October of last year, I said it would take about a year, and it's gonna take about a year for us to finish the plumbing. We've just had a few setbacks, that's basically the deal.
When do you think it's gonna be finished?
Hopefully it should be finished, by the end of September, if not early October.
So if
Why is
we-
it taking so long?
I had a stroke in June.
Oh, so
You had a
sorry.
what?
I had a stroke in June,
You did?
yes.
So it's a
I-
matter, is it a matter of money or is it a matter of?
I just wasn't there and we lost our plumber. Yeah, I couldn't open, so, for obvious reasons, yeah.
You doing okay?
I mean, I'm a little nervous right now, but yeah, I'm okay.
So if we extend it through November
Oh, yeah, that's
or
that's plenty of
October,
time,
what
yeah.
what do
It's
you
just
think?
2 events. I have one in August, the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. And then the second to last weekend in October, I'm not 100% sure the
So if
dates of
we
October.
if we extended it through November,
Yeah.
by then your plumbing will all be
Oh, yeah,
done by
plumbing will be
then.
done, events will be done, everything will be done for the year.
And you
so-
may not even need it in
Yeah,
the
and then I
October
won't need
one.
it, yeah.
I mean, for what, you've been through and all, I would be more than okay with that.
Okay,
Would you like to make a motion?
okay,
Motion for a 90-day extension?
yeah, I'm not crazy about these variances for
yeah.
sinks, as you
Mhm.
well know. So I'm gonna do this one more
Yeah.
time, but
And then
you're gonna have
that's
to,
it.
under the
We'll be done.
circumstances, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do it, but
Thank you.
try to get it done, okay?
Mhm.
So I move that we give the Grey Witches Gallery and a tattoo company a variance for the sink, a sink variance as they requested some time ago
Yeah.
till the end of November, which is 90 days, right?
I second.
Patrick Tropiano, yes?
Yes.
Lawrence Perry, yes.
And Amy Reed, yes.
Thank you very much.
Doing well.
Hopefully I won't have to see you ever again. No, I'm just.
We'll see you
I'll see you
again.
guys
100 more
anyway.
times.
Take care.
Have a great day.
Thank you, guys.
It's tough. Discussion on regulation updates. So we have been talking about what other new regs we might look at in the future.
We have a handful that have never been touched. And I think there's a good reason for that, mostly because we don't deal with them a whole lot. One of them I would like to just go over and skim through and maybe shore up a little bit is the portable bathrooms for events. There's a matching state reg that goes with it, but I think ours is,
Say that again?
so
Which
there's
one?
a portable bathrooms regulation for
Yep.
large events and stuff like that. We have our own that we have in the regulations, but I don't think it matches up perfectly with what the state requires, so just shore that up a little bit. And then Samantha mentioned that she has some things in the food regulations that she would like to update and change, so I think she'll be bringing those forward for an update to our food regulations. We haven't done that one since the food code merger.
That sounds great. So maybe we we all pull them out, we take a look at them, you guys take a look and see what the recommendations are. At our next meeting, maybe we could have usually takes more than one discussion, if there's time at our next meeting, which, speaking of meetings, is on the 20th of August. If there's time on that meeting, I know we have some other things perhaps going on. So if there's time, otherwise, the one in September to start it. And you could get them out, send out a packet to all of us, email it, so we can all look at it. Does that sound good?
I'd like to see, I wanna look at some changes on our Title V stuff still too. Because I was recently, I haven't had a license in Barnstable in a while, so I had to go take their test.
Mm.
And it was considerable, and they gave me a whole packet of new stuff, because there's a whole bunch of new regulations on the Cape. So you had to take all this stuff for the Cape, right, which is fine. And when I took it, I noticed that the powers of the health agent included quite a few variances. With the exception, of course, of required hearing ones for setbacks and stuff like that. But there's a whole bunch of those kinds of things that I think that we could allow Patrick to handle, or our agent to handle, than to be having it all come in front of us really uselessly. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna bring a copy of what they have in their packet and bring it forward, and you might have some of this too, Larry.
Yeah.
We should bring this all forward, and I'll bring in the actual copies, and we can kind of play with that a little bit, because a lot of times, you know, some of these people are waiting around for a week or two for variances for stuff that really the health agent could handle, you know? I mean, properties are different because, you know, you gotta allow people a chance to come in and
Right.
say
You have
something.
to decide what ones
Right.
need to come before us or
If
not.
there's an
And
affected
that's-
abutter,
Exactly.
that's different.
And that's changed
Exactly.
over the years, what things, before there were even more that came before us, and we cut that back about 5 years ago, 10 years ago
Exactly,
already, so.
and we could set some limits,
Yeah.
you know, about where
Yeah.
where
Makes
he's
sense.
allowed to go and be fine with it, you know? And that way, these people don't have to wait around so much to get their systems in the
Mhm.
ground and things like
Yeah.
that, especially when they're failed.
Mm.
You know,
So regarding me, so we do these, maybe the portable bathroom sounds like a quick and easy one with the food regs, maybe one time, and then the next time the Title V, which will be probably a longer conversation. We, just while we're there, the first week of September is Labor Day, and we usually cancel that week.
yeah.
So that it just for when our next meetings will be the 20th of August, and then the 17th of September.
Yeah.
So then deciding, I know we have some other folks we want to bring before us,
I
like,
don't think anybody
Buzzard
wants to
Bay
be here
Cove, yeah.
Labor Day weekend,
right,
or Labor Day week.
so those sound like good things, and once we finish with those, then we can look for more, that will take us a little while. Any other comments on regs? So health agents report.
Our last meeting was July 4th, not too many large updates, so to speak. We're using variances, 2 conventional Title V plans, 1 alternative. Perk test, 2 new, 4 upgrades. No emergency responses. Inspections are ongoing. First round for our restaurant inspections are complete.
Excuse me, we didn't have a meeting July 4th, did we? Didn't that get, we
Nope,
didn't,
that
we
wouldn't-
couldn't have it.
It wouldn't be July
The
4th
last one
either.
was in June.
Nope, that would be my,
Yeah, we didn't have the last one was
fingers.
early June,
it was supposed to be the,
so we really haven't had, because he couldn't come,
nope, I copied the one.
it was June, I'll
You
tell
can
you.
blame me, I did it.
Sam helped me out today. I had a health agent report from a meeting we didn't
It
have,
was
so I
June
think she copied
4th.
the date, yeah.
It was June 4th, not July
That's what
4th,
happened.
and because we were, missing a
I
member.
don't listen to you.
Nope, that's, we've had health agent reports put together for meetings we didn't have, so there's a couple in there. They're probably gonna stack together. So Sam should be starting on our second round of restaurant inspections, as well as our inspector from the coalition group. Beach water sampling's ongoing, we've had the intern all summer and we've been very lucky with our beach water, fingers crossed. We're gonna carry that through to the end of the season. We do have an active algae bloom, I don't know if anybody's heard, in the Blue Charlie Pond, yeah. It seems to be subsiding, so hopefully we'll have the state out beginning of next
Cool.
week to do our testing, yeah. It's an interesting issue in that particular pond, as you all know, the way that they're all chained together in that one stretch. You have like Mill Pond, Glen Charlie Pond, and then we kind of curve up into the Plymouth Carver area where the bogs all tee off. And there's a series of dams and little river offshoots that all kind of connect, that include Maple Park as well. So it's interesting to see the bloom that we've had in the Glen Charlie Pond that never made its way any farther down that we've been able to find. We haven't had any resident reports. We've had Wareham Police has been helping us out doing some of their drone training and taking pictures for us of areas that are inaccessible to us on the lake, which has been great. We haven't seen it spread anywhere in the state. In our conversations, thinks that's just from the series of dams that they have. The slower, lower flow areas kind of trap it all, so it's not traveling from one
And
to
what
the
do
other.
they do when there is one? Can you educate us? And so what's,
So
is there treatment for it, or what do they tell the residents that live right there?
we tell them, we don't advise them going in the water. These are advisories only, we can't obviously control them and keep everybody out. We issue the advisory with all the warnings on it. The biggest threat is to your pets, especially dogs. Them consuming it is a huge risk to your pets. And then it's a waiting game. So when we see a substantial reduction in the algae in the water, the state will come out and do sampling. to their particular parameters. I believe it's below 70,000 colonies per milliliter. So hopefully at the beginning of next week, we'll have them out.
And what is the real risk to people if there is an algae bloom about getting sick and all? I don't know the statistics on that.
There is a toxic bacteria involved.
Right.
It's
Or
just,
do we know how many, like around the United States or around Massachusetts, how many people truly get sick from an algae bloom
I wanna say it was, last year was 15, if I remember right.
in Massachusetts?
15 people, but if you go on the state's website, there is a massive list of
Mhm.
current freshwater stuff closed, that the state has advisories for.
And so what kind so diarrhea type, that sort of, or what kind of
believe-
sickness?
Biotoxin is gastro, yeah.
Yeah, mostly gastro, so just.
Yep.
So maybe we follow this in the next month and see if there's anybody who's gotten sick from this one. It would be interesting to see. Yeah.
The citizens were very active. They contacted us right away when it took off. And even the state said we probably caught it early, which is good. Because sometimes you don't, with the accessibility to this particular string of bodies of water, for us at least, makes it tough to monitor, so.
You know, they used to, when Wareham was called Hell Blazers, way back when they used to mine ore.
Yep.
They used to mine it in Shangri-La, and they would bring it down through all the ponds, down to roughly where the, Elks is, right there,
Yep.
where the plant was.
Yep.
And they would smelt the ore.
Wareham used to be called Hell's Place,
Hell's
it's not
Blaze.
just a
No,
restaurant?
it was
I know
called
the
Hell-
restaurant.
They used to call it Hell Blazes because you could see the plants from miles away at
never
night
knew
with
that.
the burning and stuff like that. And so those things used to flow pretty good. And now, of course, they don't.
Yeah, so they
Because
put the
there's
dams in
nobody
place.
doing it anymore because they got all the dams in there. So
Oh.
needless to say, you're gonna get more of this kind of thing over the years. And it's
Interesting.
probably been going on for years since they stopped. You know, it would be better if it was flowing.
That's
then
where the
the-
name of the restaurant came from.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
exactly where it came from.
never knew
So,
that.
yeah, Hell Blazes, they said that you could see, there was actually two plants and you could see them for miles because they would light up the sky at night.
Wow. When did they
I don't know
stop?
exactly the time frame of when they stopped and all that kind of stuff, but it was, they used those ponds up there pretty good.
Yep.
Cause if you dig up in Shangri-La, you can see the ore, you run into it all the time. You dig in and you see this big rusty layer in there, that's all iron
Mhm.
ore. And they used to take it and dig it out and take it down, smelt it, and make iron out of it, and the rest was history.
That's it.
Interesting.
There's 31 ponds listed on the state list right now. 6 of which are in Plymouth.
Thank you, Dr. Brophy.
Coalition meetings are ongoing. We are still a member of the coalition, taking care of all our drills and going through our deliverables with the state. Rental housing, we secured our change to the cap for the rental housing program through town meeting. So our next collection of fees should right the ship as far as the rental program goes, so we're excited about that. Just getting through the last of the ones we have left for this year and keeping the balanced budget for that. It's the only challenge we have left.
How many people are getting things done now because of the fines?
Quite a few.
A lot quicker, huh?
Yeah, very
Stuff's
responsive,
happening.
very responsive now. which is
How that
great.
works, huh?
Exactly. Yes, something with some teeth, yep. So that's been very. That's all I have.
Infectious report, there's really not a whole lot new in the last, the summer's here, West Nile virus,
We did just-
tick, tons of tick, new diseases come along with ticks, now a virus, Powassan virus. They state that you only have to have the tick on you for 15 minutes and not, longer. So I advise everybody to make sure you wear insect repellent, it does work. Not only against ticks, but mosquitoes and all that. So if you're gonna go outside, wear long clothes or at least a good insect repellent and reapply it.
Martha's Vineyard is actually in a very high category for that particular tick
Mhm.
right now. I mean, it can be deadly.
Yes, there was a death last year in Massachusetts from the Powassan. It's relatively very new in the past couple years. Last year was the first. It's now in like 10 states or so. I'll have to get the newest stats on it. But Massachusetts was one of them, so heat stroke was a big deal back a few weeks ago, but it's
Yeah,
cooled
you
off.
think?
And now you're saying the algae bloom, so there's always something to look out for. And any announcements? Any other business? We have a discussion and possible vote on the meetings from June 4th.
Fourth, I mean, it didn't happen. We'll just kind of put that off. Seeming it didn't
So-
exist, so we'll just.
No, this one, June 4th is correct. We did July 4th, we didn't.
Oh, it's July 4th.
They made it
I'm
correct
sorry.
in this.
I'm sorry.
So I would entertain a
Feeling
You
motion.
had to make it the 4th both days, right? All right, I move that we approve the minutes from June 4th, 2025, not July, June.
Was I at this meeting?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
I second.
And roll call vote.
Yeah, Patrick Tropiano, yes.
Lawrence Perry, yes.
And Amy Viga, yes. Thank you. The dates are correct in this.
Any other business?
Right.
I move we adjourn.
I second.
Those in favor?
I, Patrick Tropiano, yes.
Lawrence Perry, yes.
Amy Viga, yes. So.
Everybody go back to sleep.